So, may the 4th be with you. You're the best. You're the best. So, one of the things that I've discovered about doing these little lives is the way that my phone works is that if I make a video in advance and then upload it to Facebook or upload it to YouTube, then writing is correct. But if I'm doing it live, then it's a mirror image. So my cookbook portion, I'm going to do as a pre-recorded, and then we're going to do the lives when I'm actually cooking. So you've already seen part 1, which was me putting together the 2 appetizers that we're going to make tonight. And so now I'm going to go over the cookbooks that we got these appetizers out of. Now, this very first cookbook, as you can see, is Recipes on Parade, Favorite Recipes of Military Officers' Wives. And it's the party cookbook. Now, I want you to notice something. This very first bookmark right there, all of this is drinks. So we're talking, these ladies know how to party. We are talking everybody's favorite Russian tea. We are talking eggnog, reception punch, fruit fizz, coffee punch, cranberry punch, Chemo's pine tie, 1 ounce light rum, 1 ounce dark rum, 2 ounces pineapple juice, 2 ounces orange juice, 1 ounce lemon juice, and a 1/2 ounce of grenadine. Do you know I have all those ingredients? I just might make that tonight. Ladies Afternoon Rum Punch, Planter's Punch, Smooth Open House Punch. And then we have fun things like Bubbly Champagne Punch or Christmas Cheer, which is 1/5 of champagne. Does champagne even come in fifths? There might be talking gin. No. A quart of cranberry juice, a 1/2 quart of club soda, lemon and lime slices. Yum, 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 yum. But anyways, this particular cookbook, and it's really funny because it is in Roman numerals. And that's another thing. If modern kids can't handle cursive and the only Roman numerals they know are Super Bowl numbers, they're never going to get to this number. So this number is MCMLXX113. So a quick Google search, because my Roman numerals suck as well, came up with 1973. So 1973. So in this here cookbook, I wanted to show you how far we had to go to actually get to recipes, since half of the book is drinks. So anyways, the recipe that we're going to be making tonight is called mini pizzas. And I learned how to make this in my home economics class in junior high school. And the recipe is very simple. 1 can, 8 ounces of refrigerated biscuits, 1 can of tomato paste. I don't use tomato paste. 1 small onion chopped, 1/2 pound ground beef, garlic salt to taste, 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire, and a 1/2 small can tomato sauce. So anyways, that's not what I make. But anyways, to let you know that there is an appetizer recipe for mini pizzas. Here's another one that's also called tiny pizzas. And the tiny pizzas is 1 pound bulk pork sausage, 2 tablespoons ketchup, spelled C-A-T-S-U-P, 2 teaspoons Worcestershire, 1 pound Velveeta cheese, scare me, and 1.5 loaves of party rye bread. So anyways, so like I said, those military wives sure do know how to party. So the next one that we're going to be talking about, this recipe was originally called rumaki, and it was made with chicken livers. So I went through several of my other vintage cookbooks to try and find that particular recipe, and I couldn't find it, but I found the water chestnut equivalent. And so that's the other recipe that we're going to be making, or that we made made in episode 1. So now that we're in episode 2, and I'm filming these out of order, so I apologize if I get a little funky. But so that particular recipe for the water chestnut appetizer is in this vintage cookbook. And what's funny is this one I don't really consider vintage because it's from the 80s, but then I'm being told that the 80s is vintage, so okay, whatever. So this is favorite recipes. La Piñata is favorite recipes collected and tested by Junior League of McAllen. So Junior League of McAllen. And this particular one is 5 printings. This is the 5th printing that came out in 1986. But as you can see, this one is actually done on a typeset. So this one isn't, done on a typewriter. This one is actually word processed. So you can tell it's a slightly more modern, but still a vintage cookbook. So we're going to be making their water chestnut recipe. And of course, I'm not going to make it the way that the cookbook says, but I'm just letting you know that the recipe's out there and you can probably find it on Pinterest too. But like I said, the original recipe had chicken livers. Who eats chicken livers? I feed that to my dogs. Sorry, not a big fan. But if you're into chicken livers, then by all means, make them with chicken livers. I make them with water chestnuts. So the recipe reads 1/4 cup soy sauce. Then we have 2 tablespoons sugar and 2 5-ounce cans of water chestnuts drained and bacon slices. The recipe says combine soy sauce and sugar, marinate water chestnuts in sauce from half an hour to overnight. The longer the better. Wrap half slice of bacon around each water chestnut and secure with a toothpick. Bake at 355 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. You can also throw these puppies in your air fryer if you want. But so that is your vintage cookbook for this evening. We've got the wonderfully amazing, fun, partying military housewives. But I got to read you this intro. This intro just is hysterical. So for all of you young women who happen to be watching this, if anyone's young that's watching this, you come a long way, baby. Okay, so preface. Entertaining should begin with the welfare of the guest as the foremost concern. When a hostess genuinely desires to see that her guests have a good time, everyone from the life of the party extrovert to the retiring individual comes away feeling that it was a warm, friendly evening. Entertainment in a nutshell. Such a hostess makes successful entertaining look completely effortless. But you may be assured that no memorable party just happens. Casual pre-planning is always behind the smile of a relaxed hostess. So like we say, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So anyways, so there you go, and I will be back on in a little bit and show you our completed appetizers. So there you go. So there's your cookbooks, and since I pre-recorded this, you should be able to read everything that I'm pointing out to you, because in the previous email videos, everything was the other way. So anyways, so part 2. You're the best. Alive a day for the month of May. Day 4, part 2. See you in a bit. Bye.